Hey Isabel.
Hello. Hi,
So
Theo.
you've been in the training for over a year now, and just tell us a little bit about you. Like, who are you, and what do you do?
Okay, so I'm Isabelle. I'm living in Beirut, Lebanon. And I don't know, maybe some of you knows that we have been living a hell of years together between wars, our neighbors, etc. And this also affected my health at a certain point, I'm sure of that. I'm 56 years old, and I'm a communication officer and a brand and digital communication person. I love what I do. But in the last years, I had a lot of problems with my body and inflammation and in my guts, SIBO, uh, these kinds of things, constipation a lot.
Yeah,
And that's it.
yeah. Let's go into that a little bit. Like, what was your initial situation before we started working together? Like, what were the symptoms that you're struggling the most?
Yes. So I had a lot of inflammation in all my body, especially in my legs. I
Yeah,
used, to wake up in the morning not being able to put my shoes on. And lately, 2 years ago, I began to have a lot of gut problems, which led to very harsh constipation.
yeah,
My hair used to fall a lot, not being able, whatever I take, it wouldn't work out. And yeah, mainly these things.
yeah. How many bowel movements have you had in a day?
One, and really it was in the morning, and I used you really to
Yeah,
push for this. Yeah, I had yeah, a lot of problems, at least once a day
yeah, yeah.
to have about.
And you also had a SIBO diagnosis, right? You had a lot of bloating and swelling as well. Like your
Mm,
lymphatic system edema, you had a lot of swelling too.
yes, yes, definitely. And my dietitian, when she diagnosed me with SIBO, after trying a lot of things, the last thing was, you have SIBO, was to tell me that I had to take antibiotics. And I knew back then that this is not something that was going to work.
Yeah,
And at that time, I began to follow you on Instagram, actually.
yeah,
And as if, you popped out as if a solution because I didn't know what to do. So I was at that time I was beginning to do my own research because I was feeling that there was something more than just what doctors and dietitians were telling me around me. So I wanted to try. I said, why not? If this is
yeah.
the last resource, so that's how
Yeah, I hear
I
that a
began.
lot. People often say, this is the last thing I'm gonna try. If that's not working,
Uh,
I don't know, that's it. So what was your
yeah.
motive for working with me? Like, what was your motive before you started?
Well, I was listening to a lot of posts that you were putting on Instagram and what you were saying, and actually I felt that everything was what you were saying. It was in place. It was very logic what you were saying, and the symptoms that I was feeling was like you're talking to me specifically. So that's when I contacted you through Instagram, and we had what you call, I think, a strategic call
Yeah,
back then, and I began.
yeah. And before we started working together, what were your goals? What did you expect?
Uh, I was always looking for a solution, mainly for my swelling and for my gut problems,
Yeah,
and little bit everything, because really I felt, that whatever medicine or something that would give me, this was not the solution. I was already doing my own research, when you feel that there is something wrong, that there is a solution someplace else. So well, actually my goal is to get healthy, to be healthy, to live a healthy life,
yeah,
not necessarily to lose weight or these things, because at the end I wasn't thinking about that. And actually, it came out that, all the weight that I had was about the swelling because of my gut problem. It was not because, I was overweight. So, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people they're overweight just from swelling alone and they have a lot of water
Mm.
weight. So
Yeah.
that's oftentimes the first thing that you get rid of when you take care of the liver. And
So
what did you achieve through working with me? How are you doing now? What are the yeah, tell us about
I'm very well now. So I think I began June last year, something like
yes.
this.
Yeah.
So the first thing first that I noticed by taking the celery juice and the cucumber juice was my skin became very well. It was very, very dry at the beginning. So this is the first thing that I quickly, say, felt that changed. And little by little, the swelling began to decrease. I made some like 2 times the 369 cleansing, which is made me a lot of good thing. I was very excited doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was hard for me. I was interested, curious to
Yeah.
understand about this. So I did it with pleasure. And little by little, my constipation began to go away. Today, as I am, every time, 3 times a day, I eat as a good meal, if you want. So
Yeah.
I quickly pass to the bathroom. I don't have constipation anymore. Swelling is very, very little. It happens when I travel, when maybe I eat something outside that has more salt that it should, that I cannot do anything.
Yeah.
But it goes away quickly. And I feel much, much better. I mean, my hair is growing without any problem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the dog.
I didn't even hear it. Don't worry.
Ah,
Didn't hear
okay.
it. Yeah. The hair is better as well. And
Yes,
how's the inflammation in your feet and in the body?
it's very good. It's
Yeah.
very good because I used to go a lot to do some, how do you say, draining massage.
Yeah.
And now, from time to time, I go, and the lady tells me I nearly don't anymore need that.
Yeah.
So I used to do 2 times a week. It was really awful. It was my only way out, to
Yeah.
throw out all the water that I had.
Yeah.
Now, not anymore.
Yeah. And
And
yeah.
you feel, I mean, you feel very well. You don't feel heavy anymore. For me, it's a new way of life that I'm doing. I'm very well.
Yeah. And you're a marathon runner, so
Ah, yeah.
it's better to not have inflammation, right?
It was a big problem. I
Yeah.
mean, actually, this is what when I told you, I felt that there was another solution because I was preparing for a marathon back then, and I couldn't take antibiotics and all these things. For me, it was very wrong.
Yeah.
And yeah, this helped me a lot, actually.
How's the bloating right now?
The bloating, I travel for business, so sometimes I have to eat what,
Yeah.
nearly, even if it is a salad outside, sometimes with the mixer, etc. You always get a lot of bloating, but it quickly goes away.
Yeah.
When I come back, the supplements are very helpful. The monoclants is very
Yeah.
helpful. This is one of the things that I discovered that it goes very well with my body.
Yeah.
And also, it's very good for a runner, to eat a lot of potatoes. It's a lot
Yeah.
of carbs. So this is something that helps me a lot and helps with my bowel movement a lot
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're at home and when you can take care of your diet and everything, the bloating is not a problem, right?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
not a problem.
And
Yeah.
you used
Mm.
to have a lot of bloating. Like I remember the first time we were talking, like the gut problems were one of the main things you were struggling with. So,
Yes, yes. I mean, really, I wasn't able anymore to put on my trousers, the normal one, if you can say, and
yeah.
you feel that you're pregnant. That this was a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big one. And how would you describe working with me?
Okay, so you're a person that is very much available
Hmm?
always.
Yeah.
And whatever question we ask you, you're always there to answer. So it's not a one time, work like when you go to a doctor, something he prescribes you and he tells you come back, after months. So you're always there. Your program is very interesting because even if we don't talk to you, we have all the videos that are on the in the community program. So you can really listen to everything. Everything is very clear. You write it, you say it very clearly. And then the online calls that you do, you really give your time to everybody, whatever question they have. And it's always very interesting to listen to you or to anyone else because sometimes they have questions that you want to ask.
Yeah.
And sometimes you discover things that you never thought that, this is why I have this and this is why, you know.
Yeah.
So a very patient person and very available. And this is something I think very important. Plus, when you explain, the symptoms or why we're feeling this and that, it's very, very clear, very logic. You know your subject very well, at least this is what I feel. I mean,
Yeah.
you can answer really to everything, and that's it. And
Yeah.
I think you at least for me, you let us feel at ease. It's like it's not that we're sick. It's just that we have some, we were eating until now in a bad way or in a not in a logic way. So yeah,
Yeah.
we're not sick people. Just we have some issues, some challenges, and everything get fixed
Yeah.
normally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did surprise you the most?
Um, what surprised me the most, I'm a person who likes things to be organized. So between the community that you created and the videos, everything is there. Whatever you think, it's there. Um, what surprised me, however, I can say also, I mean, I cannot say that I am person with symptoms that were dramatic, but I have seen in the community people really who had a lot of symptoms that I would never have thought that they would go away. And this is what, not only surprised me, but you know that you're on the good track, you know,
Yeah.
that we're talking to you, you really know how to answer on everything, and we're on the good track to stay, to be, and to stay healthy.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically that even really bad things can even get better from other people. Yeah, it's like we have people in the training that are very sick, but they're also getting a lot better. So
Yes, yeah,
so
yeah.
it's really,
It's
really
really
nice.
very, very
And
interesting. I
yeah,
mean, I have learned a lot of things through you and through the question that other people are asking. And what is a
yeah,
little bit, it's like sometimes you meet some of your friends and you want to explain to them why they shouldn't do this and what is this. And, we are in one word and they are maybe in another word, but
yeah,
you cannot. So I try. I mean, I would say to anybody who feel that they are stuck, that to really try your protocol. It's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah, yeah. And before we started, like, why did you decide to work with me when we started to work together?
Because I tried some place else. I tried other dietitians, and the period that I was following you on Instagram, it was the time I was at my worst,
Yeah, yeah,
and I said, why not? Let me try. And you were already giving me answer to some of the questions that I felt that it was very logic concerning my symptoms. And I said, why not? Let's try this and
yeah,
see how it goes.
yeah,
I mean, for me, it was not difficult for you to tell me to stop the dairy or to stop the meat because already I was going toward this.
yeah,
But the fact that why you explained why we should stop and what it happens, this had a lot.
yeah, yeah. And for everybody listening, I'm not telling anybody to everybody to stop eating meat, but some foods like dairy or eggs, it's very important. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and who would you recommend to work with me? If you like, you've been in the training for like over a year now, probably the person that is the longest in
Hmm.
training right now. You've seen a lot of people heal. You've seen so many people getting better, even from like very bad symptoms. So, who would you recommend to work with me from your own experience?
Look, any person, whether their symptoms are small or they are very big or complicated, I would tell to anyone who feels that there is something wrong, I mean, of
Yeah,
what they hear around them,
yeah,
and there is something more, and there, I mean, I was like, there was like a voice telling me, no, this is, you have to look to search for more. There is a solution someplace else.
yeah,
So I would recommend to any person who feel and who have tried anything really to see you, to talk to you, and to try.
yeah, yeah. It's actually what a lot of people
Really.
say when a lot of people say they tried a lot of things, they had no hope anymore, but they were giving it a try and then it worked out.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I hear that a lot, but I'm also hearing it a lot that people then say, yeah, this was the only thing that helped me.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
that's really really great that you shared this. And for everybody listening right now, if you are interested in working with me, if you are interested in having a free discovery call and a free strategy call with me as well, there's a link in the description, www.theobergmann.com, where you can click on my website and where you can book your free discovery call as well. And then my team will reach out to you where we can figure out if and how I can help you as well. See if it makes sense and see if we can make a strategy call together where I show you everything more in detail and explain you things like I explained to Isabel as well. And yeah, so you can click the link under the video in the description here in the YouTube video. And Isabel, I thank you so much for sharing your story. And
With great pleasure.
yeah, thank you so much. And I'm really,
Thank
really
you.
happy that you got so much better and that your life turned around and that you can consider yourself a healthy person nowadays.
Yes,
So
definitely.
that was the most
Thank you,
important thing.
Theo, for
You're very
this.
welcome. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.